There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. They'll match up against the American League's Cy Young Award winner for 2012, the hard-throwing left-hander David Price. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. First pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
And I think these guys come into Game 4 with the mindset of, hey, let's put these guys away so we don't have to deal with any kind of a Game 5. Their win in Game 3, that was so huge, especially being on the road. So they know they can win here. The question is, can they do it twice in a row?
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Price. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ballgame.
Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
First pitch on the way. 4-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And they'll get the fielder's close play at second, but that's all.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. 1-0 pitch is sent toward the hold on the left side. It's going to sneak on through into left field for a base hit.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. He hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here's Price now on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Price comes home to 2-0. This is popped up, and that may need to dodge the catwalks. It's way up there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so this is a nice throw to gun him down and at least get an out on the play.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The next pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Hit softly to the right side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1. The Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for Tampa Bay is put forth by manager Joe Madden. Reads like this. Danny Duffy will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Here's the center fielder, Desmond Jennings, now to step forward and lead things off here in the home first.
Number 8, center fielder, Desmond Jennings.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And for these guys now, it's 1 down, 2 to go. They fought off elimination with a good win in Game 3. And they're going to have to do it one more time here. The good news is that the home team has won all 3 games in this series so far. But they're going to need the bats to be alive here, especially early on, if they want to get on a flight after the game and force a Game 5.
Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. And with that, we'll trot out our scouting report to give you a better indication as what kind of pitches you'll see from this 25-year-old lefty going forward. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 now to Zobrist. And this is grounded foul off to the left over by Tom Foley in the third base coaching box. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Will Myers will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready now on 1-1. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
It's worth noting that he's leaving the ball up here to these first few hitters. He's already bitten him once. He's lucky it didn't bite him here.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. Here comes a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Alex Gordon leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-1 pitch on the way. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Omar Infante will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
First pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes now to Infante. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8th, center fielder number 6,
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First offering on the way. Now Cain lashes out at one here, but this is going to find the seats in left. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Price ready with the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Albert Pujols will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah. 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something here. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. That's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Yunel Escobar will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Come on!
He's set. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He waits. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
Now the 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Two. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. 3-2. Here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of 2 evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan.
Come on, Ryan.
And here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's ready now. The pitch lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Infante for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Mike Moustakas will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Mike Moustakas.
Come on now, Tampa.
First pitch coming. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Overrated.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2 pitch on the way. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Myers is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's Nori Aoki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey.
Upstairs again here. It's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, And it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now the first pitch. Out of play. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Matt Joyce makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
1-2. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Joyce around first. He'll head for second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. Managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's in the scoring position already with a leadoff double.
Desmond Jennings will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a high chopper. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball, and he knows he's got a guy that can move. You've got to get it in the web of your glove, because if you don't, you know you're never going to make that play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. None out, runners at first and second.
Let's go, Tampa.
From the stretch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
From the belt, the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
First and second here with nobody out. Big pitch here, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
As a look, now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking, and you've got to put this ball in play.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2 and 2 now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
2-2. Swing and a line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
Yeah, this would have been sensational if he gets it, but once it gets by him in left field, it's a sure double.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Myers will round third on his way to the plate. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line, you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Albert Pujols will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Yunel Escobar will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. On the way. 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
3 runs already home here. On the way. Line to left. Gordon's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Rays 4 and the Royals 1. Billy Butler will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Billy Butler.
First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Price ready with the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Out on the mound, just got on the board, taking the lead, and you're hoping for a quick shutdown inning, but this guy's got other plans because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's Price now on 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. Is my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. The 3-1 now to Hosmer. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And you know what that is? That's just unselfish baseball from a middle-of-the-order hitter. It's a tight game. He knows the importance of that runner on second base, so he's going to make sure he at least gets him to third, and that's just a job well done right there.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
He waits, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch here from Price. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now after that sac fly, This is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Two runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
The 3-0. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Oh, yeah, all right, Pepper.
Here's Price on 3-1. And Gordon looks at ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Go, Ray.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here it comes now to Infante. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Can't put him away as he delivers a shot into left center. That should be good enough for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Boy, he's just a strike away here from getting out of the inning with just 1 run scoring, but he leaves one in a good spot there, and with 2 outs, that runner from first is moving on contact, and he'll come all the way around to score on the double.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with, and then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Men on third with 2 down. Now Price is 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-3. Logan Forsythe will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Logan Forsythe.
First pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2.
Got him. And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on show track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
In now, Ryan Hennigan. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Pitch on the way. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Aoki is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Matt Joyce will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Here's the first offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Mike Moustakas will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
The 3-2 now from Price. Grounded foul. Another full count pitch home. Here's Zobrist now at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. So 1-2 with 1 away. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now the 3-2 pitch. There for it, Escobar. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, he hasn't earned it.
Jennings awaits the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 2-2 offering. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here comes the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2.
Here we go.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Will Myers will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. Oh, he stays on the 0-2 pitch and cracks this one into right center. That's down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Aoki has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
One strike to Pujols. And this will be fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 0-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Bruce Chen is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yunel Escobar. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. That's wide, 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the runner will score from second. Over the plate, goes right by him. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4.
Say what you want about these guys, but they find a way to win ball games. Here's just another example of big at-bat as he drives in 2 with a 2-out double.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 home. Right field. Aoki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 7-3. Billy Butler will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th.
Billy Butler.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Price comes home to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Eric Hosmer will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One and one coming now to Hosmer. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Salvador Perez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
He's
1-0 on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that two-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you got to make him put it in play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, now toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Joel Peralta will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Joel Peralta.
Omar Infante will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now here's the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Okay, pitch down.
Here's the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1.
That looks like he'll say it, and you know.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Ryan Hennigan will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on now, step up.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Matt Joyce will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Here's one toward the hole, and Infante is not going to get there. It's by him for a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be two. Infante for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Lorenzo Cain will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Joe Madden, a very cerebral manager. You can almost hear the gears turning in his head, figuring out how he wants to play these final 3 innings. And now a pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The next pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the full count offering. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Ready now on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Woo!
3-1 on the way. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. KC down in order. They're down 2, 7-5. Aaron Crow will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aaron Crow.
Ben Zobrist will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes on 3-1, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Will Myers will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well played, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Tim Collins will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Evan Longoria will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight at 93, ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
None out, runners at first and second. The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. 3-2, here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Albert Pujols will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Here we go, Tampa.
First pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners. 1-0
on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. The 3-1 coming. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Lewis Coleman will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Yunel Escobar will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Let's go, Ray.
Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Get those runners home.
Well, 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout.
Now the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Aoki has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw is offline and nearly over the catcher's head as they extend the lead to 3.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Logan Forsythe will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays lead it 8-5.
Your attention, please.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Alcides Escobar will step in to start things for the Royals, and after that it'll be Billy Butler. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Myers is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Billy Butler will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Myers is there, 2 down. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Eric Hosmer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Foul back. The 0-2 once more. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Boy, never a dull moment with this guy on the mound.
Oh, he can sure drive you crazy at times, can he?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Once again, the 3-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Full count offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Guys, that's just an amazing at-bat right there. All that guy on the mound wants to do is find that one put-away pitch and get him back in the dugout. But try as he might, he never could find it. And he winds up not only losing this guy, but taking up a big chunk of his stamina to do it.
Salvador Perez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Right over here, get the water.
Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Here comes Hosmer around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave one. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Wade Davis is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Wade Davis.
Ryan Hennigan will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Action in that KC pen now as the right-handers begun to loosen up. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0. And that's too high, ball 2. Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Now batting, the fielder,
Matt Joyce will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
the center fielder, number 8.
And this is something we'll see a lot with that cut fastball. Here it is again in show motion. When you hit a ball right below the label, you're going to get this 9 times out of 10.
Here's Desmond Jennings now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw gets him 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Ben Zobrist will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fox, now the pitch. Ball 1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2. Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And the runner will score from second.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. What can he do here? 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 is on the way. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9-5. Alex Gordon will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Omar Infante will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here it comes now to Infante. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, look at Longoria on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, on the first will be in time, and the Rays have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Rays are victorious in this one, 9-5. Good night from Tampa.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. Kansas City, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. The save to Grant Balfour. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.